Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every Wednesday through Friday to keep our group chat fun going all week long. I kind of hesitated to ask this question because I don't want to presume that either of you guys would have an answer for it, although unfortunately I'm sure that most women have a story to answer this, whether they needed it or not. But the question is, what is the worst diet you ever tried? Or I suppose it could be the best diet, but I have a better story for the worst. Back in the day, when I went to Europe when I was in college, about halfway through college, I was on the bread, Nutella, and jam diet for like 2 months.
That sounds
and I came back looking like the Pillsbury Dough Girl. And to rectify that, I went on the Scarsdale diet. Did either of you ever try that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Puppy?
I never did it.
Mostly grapefruit. Lots of grapefruit and like plain cooked fish and stuff like that. And no wonder to me that the Scarsdale diet doctor got murdered because, man, that sucker is tough.
Terrible.
Just nothing but misery.
I know it was not by a crazed dieter, but probably some karma there. Anyway, I believe I did lose the weight on it, but it was not pleasant. Not the sort of thing you can make a lifestyle out of. I don't think I'd ever eaten grapefruit very much before that, but I was home. It's like, the trip is over.
Right.
You're back to reality. You can't have a grapefruit. So, Kathryn, I hesitate to ask, have you had a bad diet?
I haven't tried very many diets, but I did try vegan before 6, which is basically that you eat vegan food before 6 p.m. And then you eat...
And then you kill yourself a whole bunch of animals.
And then you eat nothing but meat and cheese from 6 p.m. to midnight. No, the idea is you're supposed to eat, you can eat whatever you want for dinner, but if you want to actually lose weight, then you better consider what you're eating. But anyway, I thought that this would be a good plan for me because, I'm home during the day where I can eat, I could kind of control what I was eating for lunch and breakfast. And then when it came time to have dinner with the family, then they would not have to be eating vegan food. So I did that for a while, and it basically boiled down to I'm not eating, instead of putting milk in my tea, I put almond milk in my tea or whatever. I don't remember what else I was eating for breakfast because I generally eat yogurt for breakfast and that is not vegan, so I don't remember what I ate for breakfast. Anyway, I still think it's not a bad idea, but it did not cause pounds to come flying off. So eventually I just abandoned it.
And of course, as we all know, almond milk landed Cheaty in the bad place, so.
This is true. Yes. And
you gotta watch out for that.
There was one Thanksgiving that we hosted at our house where we had 2 vegans, a vegetarian, a type 1 diabetic.
Oh my.
And 2 low carb people. And you should have seen the spreadsheet that my husband developed.
Wow.
It was quite impressive, actually. And I mean, there's a lot of vegan food that I like, but it is labor intensive.
Yeah.
There's just so much chopping and dealing with vegetables, and it's just.
Nicole is shuddering right now as you're saying that.
I know. Right?
Just
Nicole would
tuning
out.
out.
Her worst nightmare. This is a horror.
Vegan, vegetables,
This is a horror
gluten-free.
movie right now for Nicole.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a long story about vegan food.
Do you have a bad diet story, Nicole?
Well, I didn't ever actually try it, but my friend suggested we try the cabbage soup diet at one point.
Is this where your hatred of vegetables began?
Oh, no, that was long before. That began with the alfalfa sprouts in my
In your
mother's
kitchen
cupboard.
cabinets.
Yeah, because my mother dieted all the time when I was growing up, and so actually I never did. But it wasn't until couple after my second child. But I think one of the better ones I've tried has definitely been Weight Watchers. That's been the most
I would say that
effective.
is my best one too. Although the Weight Watchers that they had a few iterations ago, they started changing it and then it didn't work for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, in terms of something you can actually live with as a practical matter,
Yeah.
it's the winner. Okay.
Weight Watchers has worked for me.
Yes. Me too, at various times. Though not always. That's it for better than grapefruits. That's it for today's speed round. Come back tomorrow for another question and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our group chats and other weekly episodes. Hey, before you speed off from this speed round, please consider listening to all our podcast episodes, short and long, on the Radio Public app. It costs you nothing, and we get a little change for every listen. Thanks for the support.